First off, I want to start off this video by thanking everybody who interacted with my last video. I mean, I didn't think it would go that well. It's been a while since I came back. It's been a while since I posted, but holy sh*, were people interacting with that, commenting, making their little videos about it, making community posts about it. Honestly, at this point, I'm not even reading the comments. I've read a few, and a few are good criticism, a few are pretty good criticism, others are just completely false. It's people not exactly understanding what I got canceled for. They might have heard it on a video.
Oh, word? No one knows what you got canceled for? Okay, let me clear it up real quick. He got canceled for taking advantage of a drunk woman. Welcome aboard my Mexican pirate crew. Today we are talking about the creaming lemur, or the creeping creeper, or whatever the hell you want to call this dude, because he's now a locale. Let's go, baby. Yeah, so this whole leaping lemur incident, if you guys don't remember me making a video about it, I would highly recommend watching that video, just to get a better understanding of who this leaping lemur dude is, right? But essentially who he is a commentator. He was a commentator like myself, who commentated on a bunch of locales like Daniel Larson, Cyrax, a bunch of other like people like that, right? And little did we know, he did not have any room at all to talk about anything when it came to them, because what had happened in the situation essentially was Leaping Lemur, he's dating this girl, online relationship, they're all lovey-dovey, cute, whatever, right? But then they meet up eventually, and they both get drunk. And I want you guys to put yourself in the victim's shoes for a bit, right? Imagine this: you're getting drunk with one of a YouTuber you've looked up to for a while. You guys like are dating. You're like, life is good. You're just drinking, you're eating, but then you wake up with no clothes on. Now, what are you going to think immediately? What are you going to know immediately? You were taken advantage of while you were drunk. That's what happened with this woman. And I'm not laughing because, like, the situation is funny or anything, but it's the fact that Leaping Lemur is trying to downplay his situation. He's trying to be like, oh, I don't know why I'm in this drama. I don't know why people are canceling me. Dog, you took advantage of a drunk woman, you piece of... You just don't do that. I don't care who the f*** you are. You don't do that to anyone. Like what in your right mind made you think, oh, you know what, I'm going to make this video to clear up my name? I know it's going to make me look bad because I'm basically saying that the victim that I made enjoyed what I was doing to her. Like, dog, are you kidding me right now? You are such a moronic piece of... I really hope it's true that your dad kicked you out, your ass out, because oh my god, are you just pathetic, dog. You are so pathetic. And the thing is, he thinks that he's gonna make a recovery from this, right? He thinks that people are going to continue watching him just because he's a locale, but that's not going to be the case at all, Leapin. Because, well, guess what? You are nothing but a scumbag, degenerate loser, dog. And yes, I'm passionate about this. Yes, I'm yelling in the mic about this because I'm imagining, what if that was one of my own family members, dog? Like, genuinely, what if that was like... Oh, it makes me genuinely mad that people think this way, That people are just like, oh, you know what? She wasn't a victim because she said she liked it. You're like, dog, are you kidding me right now? Are you kidding me? You took advantage of her while she was drunk. This was a whole thing where you guys were sober and you guys had like intimate relations or whatever. That was with Sykkuno, right? That was with Sykkuno. People were sober, they were having intimate relations. It was a two-way street until they found out that Sykkuno was a cheater. But with Leaping Lemur's incident, he waited until the girl was drunk until he took advantage of her. And that is the most disgusting thing you can do as a man. Like, you are no man. You are a boy. You are a boy, Leaping Lemur. That is all you are ever going to be, is a little boy, bro. Like, it makes me so mad, dog. It makes me so mad. Like, I hope that you do go to jail, and I hope that one of the prisoners make you feel how you made the other woman feel. Like, genuinely, dog. I usually don't wish that upon people, but like the fact that he thinks, oh, there's no victim in this situation. The only victim is me. Like, go f*** yourself, dog. Genuinely, go f*** yourself. But no, we're gonna listen to more of what he has to say and kind of just like tear his new one, because I am sick and tired of creeps like this on the internet, of weirdos like this on the internet. So let's go ahead, rip this lemur to Eating shreds.
YouTube career where I looked bigger than Nova. I was overweight. Yeah, I was about 250 at a time when Nova was like 300 pounds. And I've been losing weight since then, so we'll see what happens. But Nova does not look like I look. You can look at pictures of me and you can look at pictures of Nova, and we obviously carry our weight different. There is this one older picture from when like I really let myself go that people like to use where I don't look good at all. And that's probably the closest I ever was to Nova while I was making videos. But even after that, I had lost a little bit of weight. I remember I was like, holy shit, I'm starting to look kind of big after I took those photos. Yeah, that's the thing about me, is that I was yo-yoing at the time. I was like losing 10 pounds, gaining 10 pounds, whatever. It's not an excuse, because now I've been a lot more consistent and that hasn't been happening. So obviously I was doing something wrong. But
this whole segment is just a whole like, oh, you know, guys, I'm not fat, you know, like it's crazy to me. It's crazy that he doesn't even want to bring up the actual like big stuff right away. You know, the fact that he did stuff with an intoxicated person, you know, inappropriate stuff with an intoxicated person. No. The problem that the fans have with me is that I'm a fat ass. That's the problem. No, you fucking moron. This is not like, yes, I guess it's a valid criticism, you know, as a like puffy boy myself, you know, it is a valid criticism, you know, if you are going to make fun of a person's weight, you know, be healthy yourself, you know, be like, don't be a hypocrite now. Like, if you're gonna bully around, I'm kidding, obviously I'm kidding. You shouldn't be bullying people for their weight, like, either way. I personally feel like, you know, like, in some cases, not in all cases, but in some cases they can't really control their weight, you know. And when it comes to like gaining weight and like just eating a shit ton, a lot of that has to do with like psychological problems, you know. And like it happens to the best of us, you know. We're like depressed, we're bored, we're whatever, and we just end up like eating a whole bag of chips or some shit, you know. Like I said in like I think my last Leaping Lemur video, I'm a bit chunky, you know. I'm trying to lose that weight personally as well, you know. And I think I'm making personally good like steps in order to lose that weight, right? But the fact of the matter is, we're not like, I don't want to say harassing, because no one's harassing him except for the people actually physically going to his house, you know. Those people are actually harassing him, right? But we're not criticizing you because of your weight. We're criticizing you because you did a disgusting and heinous act, you know. And I don't know, let's continue more of this video.
these videos about these fat lolcows. Like, I don't understand why we're focusing on these kind of things. We never should have been focusing on these kind of things, because a lot of these people that are making these videos are overweight. Newsflash, if some dude spending half his day in his mom's basement making videos about mentally incompetent people on the internet, he probably has some kind of issues. He's either overweight or ugly or antisocial. A lot of these people that make lolcow content aren't the best people, and that just goes with the territory, right? And the more that comes out about these people, the worse that it's gonna get. I'm not the only one. More and more shit have been coming out about creators because we hold ourselves on this pedestal where we make fun of these people for the simplest things, when we should be focusing on the fact that they're disgusting, not the fact that they're fat.
Once again, all you can talk about is the weight. But here, let me go ahead and clear some things up with the whole like people who make low cow content on like bigger low cows, you know. The fact that they are bigger, you know, it doesn't negate from the fact that they've also done terrible things. There have been a lot of like not as heavyweight people who have done terrible things and are considered low cow. Look at Daniel Larson, look at Cyrax, look at all these other people, you know. They also have a sort, like I would say they possibly have a sort of mental illness. And that's the thing, right, is that we're talking about a lot of these like mentally ill people, you know. When talking about low cows, we are talking about a bunch of mentally ill people who think that the internet is their friend, who think that the internet is going to help him in some sort of like fucked up parasocial way, right? When in reality, I personally feel like we should be trying to help these low cows, you know. And I'm not just saying, you know, help all the low cows, including like the terrible ones like Boogie 2988 or Wings of Redemption. And you want to know what Boogie 2988 and Wings of Redemption have in common? They are bigger people, you know. And I don't think necessarily like being a bigger person means that you're going to be a lolcow if you go on the internet or whatever, but it doesn't help with you becoming a lolcow. You know what I'm saying? It's like it just adds fuel to the fire, you know, because a lot of people are going to use that against you. Unfortunately, that is just the internet, you know. People are going to be like, "Ha, you're fat, you know, you're a fat slob loser who can't do anything." And you know what? I'll give Lemur some grace here. There are a lot of people with their own mental issues making videos about people like overweight lolcows or underweight lolcow or whatever, you know. It doesn't even matter the weight of lolcows for a lot of these lolcow creators, right? What matters to them most of all is content. I'm sorry to say it, but that is like the truth. Like, content is the most important to these people, you know. If they really wanted to help these lolcows out, they would like reach out to them, or they would try to find a way to support them. But also a lot of these lolcows, you know, some of them, as much as like it hurts me to say, some of them don't deserve the people's help, you know. People like Nova Online, let's say, you know, he is a complete weirdo. He is complete, like, oh my god, there's so much behind Nova Online, right? And honestly, I would say he is as bad as Leaping Lemur. Like, I would probably equate him with Leaping Lemur. And I'm not talking about the weight, Lemur. I'm talking about the fact that you're both kind of human scumbags, you know? Like, you're the human pile of shits. Like, that's how I compare you two.
I maintain my innocence. There isn't a lick of evidence that I did anything, and there are text messages to prove that she said she enjoyed our time afterwards. So I'm done rehashing that and pointing that out and, you know, bringing these texts to light, because I've done it plenty of times and people just want to cover their ears and not listen. But there's a lot of evidence here coming from this dude's Discord server that he was with some chick who was into some weird shit.
No, don't do that shit, because we're talking about you, Lemur. And the fact that you think that there is absolutely no evidence that you did this to an intoxicated girl, you know, the fact that you said that afterwards she texted that she liked it, she wanted it, blah blah blah. What else was she supposed to text you, Lemur? Even if she did text you those texts, what else was she supposed to text you? Fuck you for taking advantage of me? Fuck you for being a fat piece of shit who actually fucking assaulted me while I was fucking drunk? What is that what she's supposed to say, dog? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? Are you genuinely kidding me with this right now? Like, Leaping Lemur is so delusional, so like mind that he genuinely believes he did nothing wrong. He was not in the wrong whatsoever, and it's the internet who's wrong, you know, for wanting to call him out on this bullshit. Because if you are familiar with the Leaping Lemur situation at all whatsoever, you know that he took advantage of a drunk woman. Like, it makes me so mad. It makes me so mad because you are downplaying your victim's feelings, you know? Oh, she said she enjoyed it, blah blah blah. Okay, motherfucker, you go to a jail cell, you let a fucking big ass fucking black man or fucking brown man or whatever type of man fucking take you from behind, and let's see what you say afterwards, huh? After they make you their little bitch, let's see what you say afterwards. I'm sure that you won't be saying, "Oh, I liked it." I'm sure you won't be saying that at all. You know, like, I genuinely fuck you, dude. Genuinely, any person who has this type of mindset, fuck you. Actually, like, you're just genuinely a piece of shit moron who does not deserve to be on a platform whatsoever. It is absolutely disgusting to me how we made this person as popular as we made him. Ever, you know, like the fact that he still negates, it makes me mad. He acts like, you know, oh, I didn't do anything, I'm just a widow, innocent fucking bystander. No, fuck you, Lemur. You assaulted a woman who was intoxicated. You don't do that. I don't know who the fuck taught you to do that, but you do not do that ever, even if you are intoxicated yourself, you know, like. It makes me mad. It makes me genuinely mad, you know? Like, didn't ask for consent, didn't ask for shit, you know? Like, and that's what I remember in the fucking, like, researching my shit for the Sleeping Lemur stuff. Like, he did not ask for consent whatsoever. The woman even was talking about how I'm not sure if it was him or her that needed to take a shower, but one of them went into the shower, you know? And, it's just like, bro, Bro, the woman, the girl, I don't know, fucking, she literally said she does not remember what happened that night. So obviously you remember what happened that night. Obviously you're able to recall everything that happened that night. It's absolutely disgusting to me, right? But all of a sudden, but she can't remember what happened that night. Isn't that a little interesting, Lemur? Isn't that a little convenient for you, buddy? Because you got a woman drunk. You were able to exactly tell everyone in grim detail what she did to you. In horrid detail what she did to you. But she doesn't remember that. Like, how are you this fucking brain dead? How are you this fucking mentally mind-fucked that you don't realize when you took advantage of a girl? You are sick, Lemur. You are a sick person, and this is the last video I'm ever going to do about you, giving you any type of exposure, you know? Because you don't even you deserve exposure from my small-ass channel, because you are a genuine human piece of shit, dog. And I really hope justice comes knocking at your door someday. I really hope that you get arrested for this bullshit. That your entire life gets fucked because of this. Like, I genuinely hope that. Alright, but that's basically all I want to say. Do you guys think I was being a little too harsh on our favorite leaping creamer here? Or do you think I'm completely justified in my, like, comments? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to hit that like button. And if you guys did not enjoy that video, enjoy this video, hit that dislike button. And if you guys are new to my channel and enjoy my content, be sure to subscribe with notifications on to never miss a single upload. And until next time, y'all, adios.